Welcome to the channel and this new campaign for Davide Et Impera 1.2.3. And as you probably guessed from the video title, we are going to be playing as the Seleucid Empire. And before I get into the stats for the faction, a couple of things. The first one is that I am not consistent with my pronunciation of the Seleucid. I tend to flip according to what last time I heard. Apologies in advance for that mispronunciation. The second comment I want to make is that this is most likely going to be a short campaign. It's not going to be a full-length campaign. The reason for that is that when my Macedon campaign finished, I was going to originally take a break from Davide Et Impera whilst the 1.2.3f update, it was in beta. Because this new update, for any of you guys watching this in the future, I'm recording this at the end of October 2018, and the new update contains some really interesting new features. The first one is they've updated the battle stats, which is going to make battles a bit more interesting. I may have to readjust my tactics. Also, in that update, they are going to introduce a new trait system, and the reason I didn't want to start a new Let's Play until that update was released was simply because I wanted to experience the new trait system, the new battle stats from the beginning with a new campaign. And for any of you guys who are wondering what that campaign will be, it will 95% be Rome, because I think that will be the best faction to showcase the new updates. And also I do have an ambition to complete a full Rome campaign, recreate the Roman Empire and maybe make it a little bit better, may go for full map conquest. But that's all in the future. Back to this Let's Play. As I said, we're going to be playing the Seleucid Empire, and what will happen is that when the new update drops, then I will move on to a new campaign, and depending on the amount of progress we've made with this may drop back to an irregular campaign, or I may just drop it completely. Now, the final reason for choosing the Seleucids, originally I did consider playing the Mauryan Empire, but the reason I chose the Seleucid Empire to play for this short campaign is another feature of the update is that currently the Seleucid Empire starts as an empire government, but the update reduces them to a kingdom. So, and I wanted to showcase playing the Seleucids in the current configuration. Then maybe in the future, if I play a full-length campaign of the Seleucids, we'll have a baseline comparison on the impact of starting as a kingdom, and we'll have a look at that once we get onto the campaign map. So that's enough of introduction. I don't want to ramble on too long. And like the Macedonians, the Seleucids are a successor kingdom, and you can see here Alexander's legacy minus 20% resistance to foreign occupation. We have successor conflicts plus 10% morale for all units during battles against Hellenic factions. That's going to be quite useful, and we'll probably be fighting quite a few Hellenic factions. And of course, the start year is 278 BC. Starting challenge easy. Well, that goes without saying, because the Seleucids is one of what I call the big four faction starts, which is Rome, Carthage, Egypt, and of course the Seleucids. And by a big faction start, I mean these are factions that start with multiple regions, which, since the Power and Politics updates, introduces a new dynamic to the game. Because when you start as a single region, the start process is quite simple. You can ignore loyalty, but when you start with one of the big four, managing the loyalty of your empire and getting that under control within the first 20 turns is quite important. And of course, we're going to be playing game difficulty hard, battle difficulty normal, simply because that's the level I've found that it's the best way to showcase all the features of the game. I think when you go to higher levels, the stats are distorted, so you end up playing a stereotypical build for regions and armies. And of course, the special Seleucid traits is the royal estates, increased agriculture income. We've got multiculturalism, decreased foreign culture, public order penalties, overlords of the East, major diplomatic penalty with all Persian factions. This means that our satrapies, these are these ringed regions out here, are probably going to hate us. And although it's not important, I think I'll have a quick look at the victory conditions. So We've got Syria, Mesopotamia, Italia, Macedonia, Egyptian, Bactria. So literally it's recreate Alexander's empire, go east, go west, and of course Egypt will probably be the first target. I think that's about it, guys, so let's just jump straight in onto the campaign map.
You are the Seleucid Empire, but your grip on your eastern satrapies is weakening. Bactria is already independent, and Patharva and others may also attempt to break away. Meanwhile, to the south, the Ptolemies of Egypt are scheming against you. Their desire to control your Syrian lands may yet bring about war. Although stability to the north and west may be assured by the Sardes, who remain loyal, the warlike Galatians and the Hellenistic states of Asia Minor threaten your borders. The future of Alexander's legacy is in your hands. The Seleucid Empire must not fall.
There we are. The future of Alexander's legacy is in our hands. And objective issued, we got to hold 13 settlements and then we get treasury at 2,500. Well, I think that should be relatively easy to do. So this is the Seleucid Empire. I think we need to look at a few things first. This first turn is probably going to be quite long. Let's have a look at the overview map. We start in this area in the center. It's a pretty difficult area to defend. We may have to build our defenses up quite quickly. Got factions to the north. These guys, I don't know how long they're going to stay loyal, but I think we're probably just going to leave them to themselves actually and let them fight. Maybe they get in quite a few wars and end up more time squabbling amongst themselves. Of course, the real threat is Egypt here. So we're probably going to have to come and take Egypt. It'd be nice to get side maybe Salamis earlier. We've got Lydia just to the north, but they're normally going to end up getting into a war with either Pergamon, Bithynia or Galatia. Armenia, I suppose we could, if we could keep Armenia and Media Atropine on side during the early part of the game, that could be quite useful. I don't know if we could be able to buy a treaty with, I mean, it'd be nice to get a treaty with Media. I mean, Media Atropine, not so sure. I mean, Armenia, probably that could be good. Oh, it's snowing. We've got 25,000 to spend. We've got income of 4,779. Seems a lot, but when you've got to manage an empire this big, it's not as big as you may think it is actually. And I think what we also need to do first is get in here. We've got our, probably need to get you married earlier, but you can't get married, and also going to need to get Androcles to Theo. We're probably going to need to get him adopted into the family so that we've got an heir. These guys look bad. What have we got here? What have we got here? We got a xenophile. We got populist. Yeah. Every level of taxes above. So why are you being so negative? Other factors. Okay. Where are you? You're in Mare Phoenicium, so you must be the admiral. What's up with you? Hates barbarians. You're subversive. What were these? Other factors. The other factors probably will disappear over time. We've got 20 turns protected, so we don't need to worry about that straight away. Overall, there's no real negative traits. I mean, I've got everything which you established +2, so we can certainly improve him. You're probably the worst of it, but we won't need to increase taxes, so that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, I think I can work with these guys. I think we can get them out, maybe get them to fight a few battles, get them a little bit of promotion. You're a politician. You're a politician. That probably means that, yeah, so I think what we'll probably do is swap one of these guys round and get them in as a general. That will cheer them up a little bit. Right, what else have we got here? You're influence admired, so we're up to here. I probably want to stay in this range because if you come up here, these traits are just a pain in the neck. I must admit, I've had someone a little while ago actually asked to comment, and we talked a little bit about influence. And if you play the vanilla game, you always try and push your influence as high as possible. But I must admit, I try and keep in this area, and I'm quite happy to actually let my influence drop to respected sometimes. As long as it doesn't get to overlooked, I'm quite happy. And Empire, this is what I was saying in the introduction. After the 1.2.3f update, you will start as a kingdom. It looks a lot worse, and of course you've got the -4 public order, but I think building cost expansion, this diplomatic influence, if you lose that, it will probably change the whole way that the Seleucid Empire actually starts. Anyway, we're going to have to stay as an empire. I mean, I could change to that, but it costs 10,000 to go back, and I don't really want to conduct that experiment. Oops, didn't mean to do that. What else have we got? We got 2 out of 8 armies. We can have up to 4 governors, 2 spies, and 2 champions. And wow, got lots and lots of negatives there. Okay, got 4 trade partners and 7 client states. Anyway, so right, I think that's it there. I think well we might as well start with the diplomacy. Let's see, oh, hold. Yeah, Mauryan empires are the only probably the one there. It always gets me the fact that, oh, these guys can't trade anyway, but they don't like us. Yeah, you half like us. Yeah, I'm interested in these guys like us a little bit, and they're improving. Persia, Vidri don't like us, but I couldn't care less about them anyway. Plus, these guys could improve over time, these ones here, but because there, let's have a look at Armenia. Unfriendly. Could we get a trade deal with them?
I suppose. Now speak as you will and try to be interesting.
I don't offer them. It's 2,000. That's 5,000. Wow. Nah. They're not gonna. How much would I have to offer them? Nah, they don't want to know. I mean, this is one of the frustrations of the diplomatic system in Total War. I mean, I'm offering. I mean, they're not even going to change for that. So I don't think I can buy any there. I mean, I don't. How much does? These are -79. So this is the expansionism, cultural aversion. Not going to waste money on these guys because they won't last very long. Relation. No, I don't think we're just going to have to take a positive war stance. Next thing. Oh, there's Antilochia. Is Antioch, isn't it? That's the position. Agents. What can I recruit? Get a hero, a second spy. Certainly would like another spy so that I can get out and see what's going on. Cultural influence, that could be quite useful. 6% campaign movement range. Public order. I think we'll recruit you.
How can I be of assistance?
Gets you there, I mean, and back here. Yeah. Got here. Public order, bread and need, experience assassination. Wow, you look pretty good. I like that. That's going to reduce the upkeep of the army. We're going to go straight into the army early on. And we spent a little bit of cash, but I think it's well spent. Because we got these guys start, so let's get this out here. Where's my other army? Oh, there it is. Get you out. Now, these are Greek bronze shield pikemen. These guys gave me really good service in my Macedon campaign. Have a look here. Only got one, so got a little navy here. I think you can get into Antioch there. Get you down, seeing what the Egyptians are up to, because we're probably going to have to go for the Egyptians straight out the bat. I mean, I'm not interested in this area. The last thing I wanted to be doing at the moment is fighting in the desert. The other problem is that even if you can get out here and win these battles, you can't get the armies down fast enough. I think Egypt's going to be the first target, and we'll probably go for Tyros, Salamis and Seed. Drive Egypt out of this area before we push down here, because furthest south I'd probably want to go is Jerusalem, or maybe we'll just take this area here. And I mean, I wouldn't want to push down into here because we'd end up with such a spaghetti empire, it'd be virtually indefensible. But I think we'd just like to push Egypt back far enough. Then what we'd want to do then is do let's just draw this on the map. Want to come down to here, get a line here like that. Then the next approach would be probably into Armenia and into Asia Minor like that, and get a strong foothold in here. I mean, this would be an early target because he's got this settlement. One of these settlements here contains iron. I think it's this one here, isn't it? Sure. There is definitely a... Is it, guys? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's iron. And of course, if we get iron, it means we can start to be able to upgrade the strength of our troops. Right, I suppose we better look at the settlements. Right. Public order. Good. Actually, Britannia. -2. Palmyra, you've got quite a big issue. You need to fix straight away. Not sure I really want a barracks in this, because this is only a 2-region province. My instinct is to put a barracks down here, because this is the larger recruitment area. So if I get maybe not a barracks, maybe a barracks or cavalry. Okay, let's think this through. Right, we got a barracks here. Syria's pretty tight, and that provides an extra 3 garrison. That produces the same level of garrison. Okay, that's going to cost me money. That's good. Right, I think I'm going to knock that down. And where would I want to build it? Now, in theory, the satrapies be a problem. Got a garrison of 12, you've got a garrison of 11. I think I'm going to put that in there. And yeah, I think we're going to have... Actually, let's see what the recruitment capabilities. That's that there. You get these guys got a reasonable level of recruitment out the back with a muster field, and don't seem to gain that much. Get here. Not getting much out of the barracks, are we? Not feeling it. The barracks. So the muster field will be there. the ability to have this here. Add. Okay, change of mind. Odessa. You're going to have the muster field. That will increase your garrison there. Now we've got to build something here. You need public order. What's your cultural stance like? 4-4. And I think here going to go for that. Then that will allow us to build up a public order building. Okay. And I think we're going to get Cav in here. What we're going to get for Cav? Yeah, that's going to give me my favourite cavalry, Tarentines, which I would like ASAP. And yep, so I think that will be advantageous. Palmyra. How's your culture? 2-2. I think maybe you do need a temple. Do we go straight for public order? Okay, let me just check. We can get 4 governors if we can unlock them. Okay, let me just think this through. Can't recruit dignitaries, so how many turns is it going to get us to? I think this is dignitaries. There's going to be 5. This is going to be 8 turns to get to dignitaries. Well, we're going to go for that, and then we're going to have to recruit them. Okay. I'm going to go for that, and just bring this guy over to here. Okay, why have you suddenly you that bad? God, you're terrible. Okay, change of plan. Yeah, guy's abysmal. So he's actually making the place worse. Though technically, got 15 turns to get that, and if I build that and that, yeah, we'll just move him back to here so that he doesn't have a problem. Right, we need to recruit a few troops. Plenty of cash. Certainly want a couple of these guys. This is going to be my strong front line. In my Macedon campaign, these guys really saved the day many times because they, with the armor and the capability, they did it. Look in here. Wow. Okay. Got the extra level of recruitment. Think we're. Yeah. Think with the slingers working with these guys, we got some elephants. The elephants are useful, but they're very expensive. Maybe we will replace those later on. And I don't think I want to build this army up just yet. So then again, I could, if I put some cheap units. No, you've got nothing. I'm gonna waste money on that. So just go into patrol. That makes this area positive. So the only area we've got problems with is Palmyra. Okay. Right, let's see. Oh, we got -2 food. That's because the guys are great. Okay, cancel this. Got negative food. What on earth is going on? That. I can't recruit at the moment because I've got negative. Right, we're going to need to get some food in here. Yeah. I'll have the cash, so get that in there. And that will give me supply lines for this area, which could be useful should I need to fight in this area. So I think we'll go with that. I think I need some more food probably over here. I can get here that's everything here is going to consume food. Come that, I think I'd rather go for growth, 225 wealth. I think we're back some food down there. Anything else I can build? Etc. Growth. Where are you? You're there. I think we've got +2 growth to 125. Wealth from agriculture. I think maybe we will go with that. That's all my money for this turn, so I'm just going to go for an end turn. Bit worried about the fact that I can't recruit here, but never mind. Oh, we got some provinces. Get in. Don't know why I'm doing this because I think we'll just go for taxation. That might increase the income a little bit. Great, we're straight in. Side, okay. Things are always so arbitrary. Right. So everyone is at war, and isn't that fun? So Galicia is at war with Cappadocia. Guys, war. Quadria at war. Those, okay. And my agent, my second agent. Guys are gonna have to get over here. See what's going on. I have to recruit whether I like it or not, aren't I? Okay. I don't really do this, but don't really have a lot of choice. It's going to take a lot of my cash and just get back over here.
My journey begins. A Greek's work is never done.
Yeah, Mr. Useless himself. And get into here. Now I've got 0 food. Don't have the. Don't really want to unlock another anything in Mesopotamia. You could come here. This will give me a bit more public order, and that give me 3 public order, 2 Hellenic influence. Oh, we gotta do this, haven't we? Otherwise, I'm gonna get slums. Cultural breakdown here. Palmyra, I think we'll just drop that in there, get that underway. Okay.
How can I be swift and silent, a shadow among shadows?
I mean, can I peace out these guys?
Do not try my patience
Yep.
with a dull tongue. My torturer has a collection of dullards parts.
I just don't want to go into some stupid war. Yep, keep going. Oh, can't get any more.
My appetite for feasting is entirely flat.
That gives. Yep. Gets these guys out. And it means I don't have to worry about this border. And we've made a bit of cash, so where can we use the cash? Charax. Inclined to take that up so that we get the extra food, grain, a bit of trade. Yep. That allows us to keep our focus very much on the Egyptians. I'm just going to go for another end turn. Okay, enter war on the side of our ally. That war is a long way away, so we're not going to worry about that. War declared. Bithynia in Galatia, thank you. Construction report. So we got a couple of homesteads that are built unseasonal. And we've now picked up a little bit of food. And don't really want to get into too much of a war with Egypt straight away, but I think I'm just going to bring this army down a little bit. I think for the moment I'm just going to give you a couple of extra slingers here, nice and cheap. And we've now got a front line, and I think maybe we'll just come in here. That at least should leave me cash to clear it up. You're pretty good. That would take all my money. Anything else that's really important at the moment? Tarsus. Just here. I think I'd rather develop this down in this direction, so I think that in there. Probably hang on to the rest of the cash for the moment. One more turn and we should get some tech. At these guys. I think we'll give these guys 5. Cheap. And cheap to maintain. 29. You've got more ammunition. We'll just recruit these. Recruiting some slingers here, so that if for some reason these guys, because the only way I'm going to use this army in the short term is inside of a settlement as to support the internal garrison. So having 4 sets of slingers will be very, very useful, especially defending somewhere like that. I think that's all we can do this turn, so just going to go for an end turn. We need to send that agent now up.
As the dust of the desert,
Okay,
you will be
come.
trampled by the gold-shod feet of...
Okay, now researching scholarship. And we've got Bernice Ferner Opophorus. Okay, let's see if we can do a little bit of politicking. How are we doing here? These guys... Yeah, so that's worn off now. So he's a xenophile. He's happy. This guy's subversive, and you're a politician in Syria, and you're an admiral there. You're happy. I think what we might do. Who's leading this army? Faction leader. Just oops, nope. Do that. Yeah. You've got loads of traits. You're gaining gravitas quite successfully. what was it? What guy? Local nobility. You are Simonides. Place. You're Zeno. You're Simonides. What have you got here? +2 upkeep for. -6 upkeep for all land units. +1 empire maintenance. -5 morale. Trash, aren't they? Launching an ambush, that's not a particularly problem. Can I risk this guy in a battle? +5 cultural influence. Yeah, I think we're going to hire this guy. And here, this is Panion Cavalry, elite royal guard. I think we'll go with a cheaper cav. And hopefully he will get a battle. Okay, we're just going to give him that. We need now, so we got these guys here. We've got a front line, got an army of 12. 53. So 26. 331. These guys, but these guys have probably got less armor. Their armor of 10. These guys have got more armor. Really like some cav. This army. I think we'll get a couple of cav because the AI tends not to use cav that well. And you're 121, you're 196. Guys are 5428, they've got no real armor. And I'm inclined to take these guys up that way. I'm going to bring you back this way because I'm not that interested in there. This agent here. I want you coming up this way, keeping an eye on those. I think diplomacy. I want to set a war goal here. Not that war goals seem to do very much in Rome 2. It's one of the weaker elements here. Can we peace out Bactria? I want my satrapies to focus on Egypt.
I will listen carefully to your words.
Yep, okay,
and
we'll
then
get
give
some.
judgment. So,
Do these guys for some
greetings,
more
and
cash.
now, business.
Yep, they've accepted.
The gods.
Right, we've got a bit more cash to spend. We could merc up. Don't know what these guys think they're up to. These guys are raiding. They're not going to do much. Okay. Right, we've got 7,000 to spend. This army. Just go back into raid my own territory. Go into patrol. Wow, this guy's a -8, but we should start turning this around fairly soon. Maybe I need to take this up. Just going to do an extra free food because Egyptians are liable to come through here. We've got this army here defending Jura. That's going to give me a bit more growth, a bit more cash, but there's a possibility we may lose that. I think that might be a better option short term. Just invest that money there. Question is, do I want to risk opening up this area here? There, or maybe we'll go for Syria. We can come here. I mean, what we really need is growth. Thing that's going to give me growth. Hellenic influence. I think we're just going to push the food, I think, for the moment. And stack of 16 here. I'm just going to go for a turn. And returned home. Increase in rank, hero. Allies confirm war target. Yes, increase in rank. Okay, next thing I want to do is come in here. Got enough rank. Stopped. Yes. We've now got you in the family. Next thing we need to do is get you married. You can get married, seek spouse. Okay. See what type of wife he's got. Right, so she's got an 8% chance of avoiding enemies, 3 loyalty to the Seleucid Empire. And what are you giving him? And what we will do is, how old are you? You're 19, you're 47. So we've now got an heir. Soothsayer. You've actually got, yeah. This is Antricles and Antricos the second. If you have a trait slot, yep, let's give you that. That will increase your public order. This is -9. Wow. I think we're gonna just have to work on this area here. Get you right down on the border. And got here. This is my agent. Wow, you certainly want to give you that. And authority, chance of evading agents, harass, unlocks rallies, slaves, manipulation, persuade, assassination, single combat. Well, there's not a lot of difference in these, so I think we'll go with that. And I think we're add here. Got some cav. Okay, maybe we'll get a little bit of Greek infantry. They're not that much use, but they're serve in a pinch. Be ready for that, and I don't think we can spend any more money on anything else. 2 more turns and we'll have the ability to recruit my favorite units, which is Tarentines. You've now got that there. That should now improve the, just have a quick look. Yeah, I mean, I think that's all I'm going to need recruitment wise here, which is going to be good. So I don't think I need to take this up any higher in the short term. Once I've got the cash rolling and everything else sorted out. Oh, still got -20 here. This place is so bad. Taxes and slaves. Hopefully that will start to turn things around. Oh, is the culture going? It's improving slightly. In fact, it's dropped, isn't it? Okay. Have to get some lot of cultural influence into there. Right, we're just going to go another intern, unassigned skills. This is our Turkey of a governor. Right, what do we get here? Upkeep for land units, empire maintenance, empire maintenance. Oh, then again, this is the big empire, so we do need to do that. You can do anything that's give me public order, construction tax, empire maintenance. I think we'll go with that, and I think we need the cultural conversion, and that should improve. What's the cultural conversion? Yeah. I think it's going to get you back over here. Yeah, I know you're probably going to have a negative impact, but I think we need the cultural conversion more than that. That's still 1 because he's left and gone here, but that'd be okay. I'm just gonna think I've got time for wow. Right, so we go for another end turn, guys. Right, we've now constructed an agora. Population surplus in Palmyra. Yeah, well, have a quick look. We're certainly going to want public order in here, and we're going to get that should work. Can deploy.
A thinking man is dangerous indeed.
Question is, we've got a full stack army. Tyros has got a garrison. Now Egypt's at war with us, so we might as well go for it, guys. It's about the best we're going to get from the point of view of an army, so we'll just come in here and yeah, I can imagine what the auto resolve is. Yeah, 77%. No, I think we can do a lot better than that, and I think we're just going to fight it, guys, and then that would be it for this part. Right, nice dry conditions, start deployment. Now we've got to fight our way into this settlement. Kind of inclined. Stop, behave. I think we're going to have this army here. And I think we'll have Poplates here, and I think we will these slingers working with these guys, and I think can work with these. I think you guys can support this line. Support this line. Elephants. Well, I think I'd rather have the elephants working. Now, where's their navy going to come ashore? And I think we're gather up the cav. I think we'll have the cav over here in support. Actually, no. I think we're the general over here. Got the light cav there. Actually, just gonna put you there to start with. In theory, get these guys moving forward. Right, the navy is coming in that way, so push you guys forward. You guys move forward. Guys, target those. Apologies, guys, my voice is starting to break for some reason. I'm not sure why. Get these in here. The slingers in front. Very, very tempted to move the cavalry in that way. Guys, just keep firing in on these. Guys come up in support. Right, you guys see if you can sneak in the back here. Come after them. No, you shouldn't charge with light cav, but I think we can get in behind and just take these guys out. Right, guys are going down. Right, infantry, come up this way. Pike formation. Up. Take down these guys. Get you guys in that side. And this is native militia. Right, what we got here? Native town folk. Pull away, pull away. And get the slingers over here, cav back.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yep, it's used all their ammunition. Oh, it's one of our. Right. Guys, pull away. Flip stop. Hoplites in. My general up. No slingers over here. These guys are confident, but we put these onto here. You guys put your attention onto that native militia. Right. Elephants, I've forgotten all about you. I need you, and you're too far away. General up here. Actually, I think General, we want you over here. Cav in here. in. Get you into wedge.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Well, it was always in our favour. I hate using wedge in siege battles like this because these guys are going down.
Our general is under attack.
I mean, we can fire that. Right, these guys have now got round the back. Push on. Hey. We got this navy doesn't know what to do. Guys hit these. My general, right, you guys have broken these. These guys are completely smashed. Actually, elephants, you come here. Right, these guys are steady. Think general that way. There's my guys come up here. Right, these guys are coming this way. Cav back. Pikemen come this way. Guys coming this way. Elephants round the back. Sorry, I'm flashing everywhere, guys, but general, get round for the rear charge. If we can pin these guys. And right, these guys are pinned. Elephants in. Elephants round here. You push through and support these guys. And you guys come down onto them. Where's my light cav? These guys have gone. I'm gonna risk you there. There's my general. Get through there. I think we can run these guys down with cav. You get out.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Actually, just getting the elephants in position. You guys have done enough damage. You get out. Right, let's bring up. These guys, oh, they're active. They're just a bit slow. This is one of the problems of using wedge. And that should break these guys completely, and we should win. Actually, guys pull through, form up here. Right, you guys formed up. Come into here. There we are, end battle. We lost 129 and we killed 1,542. General got loads of there. That the pike units did really well. We did pretty good here, guys, actually. I mean, even the light cav did a really good job. And that gives us Tyros. And I think we're just going to occupy. Yep. And I think we're going to keep that. We're going to keep that moment. I think that is great. I think that's one of the advantages of taking over another Hellenic type faction, is that you don't have to knock anything down. And our general's got a promotion. And he's going to get Knight Commander, because that is the best way for it. Where's my agent? Lost an agent. Oh, there you are. That's right under my nose. We're just gonna here making 96, so we're just gonna cancel that. No point in trying to defend this. There's a good chance these guys may want to try and sneak up this way, and with this public order issue, it's going to be a real pain in the neck to deal with. Kind of half inclined here to raise a general. Zeno. Who is Zeno? Politics. You're Zeno here. See, this guy's happy now because he's actually won a battle, and he's now got there. He's got promotion. Actually, wonder if he get promoted. Yeah, well, he's got promoted, isn't he? Level 2, because I've just promoted him. I think what I'm going to do is I'm still in protected. You're free. I mean, you're still free. So I think we're going to raise you and get some. That's going to slow up the public order issues here, and if the Egyptians start to come up here, he can go into the garrison and support Palmyra's garrison, which will make it virtually untakeable. Yeah, I think that might be the way forward. That will also give our faction leader a bit of a role as a governor. I don't think I want to spend any more cash at the moment. Not until I've built up this stuff. One of the keys with playing as the Seleucids is to not get too there. I mean, could really do with some. Well, we don't really need the growth, do we? Naval unit, public order. Got a public order issue here because these Yozos are. You've got 3. You've got 3. Let's just. Okay, higher. I'm just going to go with the auto resolve on this. Get rid of these idiots who keep raiding us. And this guy's got a bit of rank.
It is an honor to serve.
That should improve the public order situation here. Military presence +2. Yeah, that should improve the situation here a little bit. And I think this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. I've got no idea how long this video's been because I didn't actually set my timer. And I will finish with a reminder that this series will only run until the 1.2.3f update is released into live, and then we will start a new series as probably Rome. All I can say is hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.